Hello, my name is Suckit, and we are playing all the mods tonight. And we're down here in the Occultism hallway, which I've been working on between episodes because there's some more things we want to check out from that mod. Now, our backpack is great. We can make it even a little bit greater, but it is limited. I would like a better backpack, so we're going to work on the Occultism storage system. Now, where we want to begin is with this the dimensional matrix, and we're going to need a dimensional storage. Where is it? Well, here's the matrix, and here's the other thing we'll need, the crystal matrix, right? Well, then we'll need this base. This must be the crystal matrix. Okay. And we'll take all the stuff down here to good old Strigior's higher binding. And away we go. Okay, that thing's done. Now I need to make the storage actuator base. Now, the base is pretty cheap. You just need one of these other stone pedestals, which is just other stone slabs. You make that like you would expect to. And then it's just 3 gold. And the pedestal. And a Foliot book. There we go. And then we can just go ahead and make the actuator just like so. More pirates. Now we're going to put this thing down right here. It's very fancy. Now we're not done. It could hold, I think, like maybe a little bit. 128 stacks. But that's not that much. I think it is more than our backpack already. We're going to want some dimensional storage stabilizers. Now for the first tier, we're going to use Azaveus's, and we're going to make 4 of these things. Ah. Alright, I don't think I destroyed any chalk. I always do that. We'll put down another pedestal, and a spirit attuned gem, and a book of Foliot summoning. There it is. Now we're gonna get another one going like immediately because these do take a minute. But just to demonstrate, what you want is the storage stabilizers, the face of it with the metal, pointing at this thing, like so. And now, instead of whatever we had before, 128, now we have access to 384. Now I know for a fact that you can, darn it, fumbling the keyboard, you can put 4 of these facing in the cardinal directions. You can put one up above. I have heard that you can put one below. I have never tested that, but you can definitely do at least 5, maybe 6, and as we increase the tier of these, the available storage will greatly increase. Now, the storage doesn't do well with, like it does really well with stacking. You'll get a lot more in a stack than you normally will, but you won't get, like broken, damaged tools and armor, stuff that would never stack anyway, that has NBT data, won't stack. So you gotta be careful and not fill this up with that stuff, but we're going to have so much space, we're not really going to need to worry about that. Now for the second tier, we're over here at Strigior's. These take 2 spirit attuned gems, we got a block of silver, we got a gas tier, and the tier 1. And then we'll need to bind a gin book, and there we go. Awesome. Now one of these by itself, we got 640 stacks to work with. Now we're going to need a bunch of nether stars to go to tier 3. We don't have those renewable yet. So for the time being, we're going to use tier 2. And that'll give us, 2,000 stacks. It's pretty good. Now one of the changes to the pack is we have Apotheosis in it now. That's why that Enderman's has more hit points than like this regular Enderman's. Now we are going to go ahead and do a couple of things. We're going to turn the sound down so I don't blow all your speakers off. And we're gonna need nether stars for the tier 3 stabilizers. We're gonna need nether stars for this. We're gonna need nether stars for that. So we can get nether star seeds with 4 nether stars, so we might as well just do that, right? Oh, he's out. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight one legit. Well, he'll be back. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's up there. Let's get a hold of this thing before we do anything else. And let's see if we can... How many arrows do we have? Some. He's out here some... Oh, he's way over there. Okay. Okay, he's gone. Don't ask me where. He may come back. I don't know how they got out of here. That's concerning. Let's see if this guy manages it also. Here we go. Now, okay, that's more what I expected to see. Alright. Now let's get this guy's attention. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't seem special. He's just got a fancy backpack. We'll see if we can fight some of the little apotheosis souped up ones. What is this? Alright. Aha! Okay. So we got weakening diamond axe. That's cool. We also got this gem, which my mouse is going crazy here, which we can insert if there's sockets, like this thing has 2 sockets. Let's see. Oh, it looks like another gem. Nice. Here's a fancy spell, or fancy helm, I mean. Okay, we're gonna have to pause on that. He keeps getting out. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Must have changed in this version. Anyway, back to the storage system. Now we're gonna need a way to access this system, because it's all well and good to be able to store a whole bunch of stuff, but we want to be able to access it, and that's where this thing really shines. We'll be able to access this from any dimension. Let's see, we'll just need some stone buttons. That's stone dust. I wonder how we make stone buttons now. This could be an issue. Yeah. Uh-oh. Now, once we get a machinist, we'll be able to, or a mechanic, I should say, we'll be able to make these things. He won't give us stone dust, but we're still waiting for the blacksmith to get upgraded to level 3. I think it's in the process. So hopefully not too much longer. Okay, so that's a bit of a roadblock, but there's some other things we can do while the blacksmith's getting upgraded. The first of which is I want to take these dragon scales that dropped from the fight and some insanium essence and make ourselves some dragon seeds. This will allow us to make dragon heads, which we're going to need when we're making the tier 4 storage stabilizer. Now, another thing we can think of is bobbly heart canisters. These are going to help us out. Like, we've been getting these hearts, right? We got a good amount of the red ones. We got 2 yellow ones. We got 1 green one. So what we do with these things is, well, we'll need wither bones, won't we? How many do we have? We have 4. Okay. We'll have to find another way to farm some wither skeletons. I think I have an idea how we might do it. But we could take this, right, and we can teach it how to make canisters, And we can teach it how to make these fancy apples. We'll throw all this in here. We're gonna need another crafter. Let's see if we can make these things. Should be able to make 4. Let's see how we do. Yep. Now we need something to put them in, which is one of these right here. Which one should we? We got that one. Oh, okay. Well, this is the one we want, I think. We take it, we right-click it, and they've got slots for each. Each slot can hold 10. The next tier takes the previous tier to craft, and there should be. This is just. Can I put it here? No. Where can we put it? We put it here? We put it down here. Okay. There's some more hearts. Alright, we just got our level 3 blacksmith, and this is being upgraded to level 4. Looks quite nice. We can finally research the machinist, the mechanic, whatever it is, unlocks the mechanic's hut. The mechanic should allow us to make stone buttons. We shall see. Another thing we can do is eat lots of different foods to increase our hearts. A lot of the food in this doesn't give you points towards that. We'd have to check out the book from the Spice of Life Carrot Edition to see exactly what does what. But you can see it. Like, it'll either say this isn't nourishing enough, or it'll say not eaten or eaten. Yet another thing that I'd like to do is upgrade our jetpack. So we'll need, these are like the old recipes for the previous stuff. It just uses more expensive materials. So we can upgrade to a diamond jetpack with these diamond parts, and then we can upgrade to an emerald jetpack with these parts. Now, because it's always something, we can no longer make rails the normal way. We're going to have to make ourselves, let's see, some. Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Doesn't like that at all. Let's see. We got assemblers. Metal. Okay, so we need a rolling machine. That's what we need here. Let's see. We're in the wrong GUI. Let's see how we're gonna. Good old rolling machine. Okay, I'm looking through this, and it looks like we'll have to start with the manual rolling machine. Just like old times. We will need bronze gears. And the way the manual rolling machine works is it runs while you're in its GUI, basically. Or at least that's the way it used to work. Like it's been a long time. So let's see. Let's go back to rail. Now we're going to need wooden rail bed. We'll need these wooden ties. But we're going to need creosote? We're going to need creosote. Okay. Let's see. Let's just go into Railcraft. We got to be able to make a coke oven, right? Well, this takes me back. So yeah, it's 3x3x3, hollow. So we will need 26 of these coke oven bricks. Now, if it works the way it used to work, all we should have to do. The blocks have no. Oh, yes, they do. We're just gonna make this so it's hollow in the middle. And boom! One coke oven. Now I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to automatically pump creosote oil out of here. We shall see. And now we should just be able to throw our coal in here, and we'll get creosote oil, and we'll get coal coke. Okay, we can definitely pump this stuff out. I put bottles in here? Not really. Can I take bottles out of here? Not really. Alright. We can get a bucket though. Now we're gonna need 4 of these ties, so we'll actually need another bucket of this stuff once it's done processing. Now it seems to be much faster than its cousin in immersive engineering. This kind of trucks right along. Okay. There's our wooden ties. There are our wooden rail bed. Now we're gonna need 6 iron. Right? And we'll come over to this thing. Now I want to say we put it in here right like this. Now we click. And it crafts, and we gotta stay in the GUI. 8 standard rails. We can use these, at last, to make some good old Minecraft rails. Let's see. Here we go. Alright. Okay, we just finished the research for the mechanics hut. Let's see what's all involved. Where is it? That's the mechanical fusion. What do you call it? Here we go. Now we got a spot for it right here. That's in the build queue. I figured I'd move the Ars Nouveau stuff into its own spot. And I got some more pedestals here. And another imbuement chamber. We are going to start learning more glyphs. First of all, we could upgrade this to the next tier. There's no reason not to do that, so we're going to do that. And this will allow us to learn tier 2 glyphs, and it will increase the mana we have available. So we have these tier 1 glyphs available. Let's see what we're not likely to have made. Oh, here's one that we haven't made. So we're going to need 3 slime, and we're also going to need that fancy looking stuff. That is abjuration essence. Now we're going to need a source gem in an imbuement chamber, and then these 3 items on the pedestals around it. Now, we may need to feed this thing source. I'd like to think that it will slowly... Whoops. That's what we're trying to do. You gotta put this stuff on here first, right? Okay. So let's see. Add source to increase the speed. Yeah, okay. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get some abjuration essence. There's some kind of a glitch. This stuff is showing up to the side of the imbuement chamber. Pretty weird. Now you can right-click the various items onto the table, or you can just put them in an inventory. The black hole controller from Occultism works. Let's see how this is going. Oh, it's going to be a little bit. That's okay. We'll set up some source generation down here at some point. Essence is done. Now notice it doesn't use up the items on the pedestal. That's very nice. Here's our glyph. Wonderful. So we've got a source jar, relay, volcanic accumulator set up like we do over by the whirly sprig, but instead of filling a drawer manually, I think we have the entangled mod. Let's see. We could do this automatically and it'd be wonderful. Yeah. So we're gonna make a recipe for this. And this, I think, I think we can just make it. Yeah, there we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tool, and what is it? Is it a right click? Shift right click? Shift right click. Now we're gonna take this entangled block, put it right here, and just right click, and there's our drawer. We can pipe in and out of it just as though it was the drawer itself. Now we're going to put another one of these up by the whirly sprig setup. And now that we have some source over here, it'll feed this thing, and it'll move along a lot faster. Alright, now hopefully this humble birch box... Oh! Fancy! What we're gonna do, we don't even have a citizen to fill it up. I'm building another residence. Oh, okay, so it comes with the gate and all the different kinds of copper. That's cool, that's cool. But what we want to teach it, let's hope, is a stone button. No. Now without the polymorph mod being available for this version, our options are limited. We could uninstall GregTech, which probably wouldn't be a very good idea. Or we can just do what we have to do here. We're gonna give Minecraft stone button. Now we're just gonna take a stack of them, and then we're gonna reload the world so we have cheats off. But sometimes, you know, I don't like to do it, but if there's no other way to do it, it's what you gotta do. So back to our occultism storage system. We can now make the inert storage accessor, and we'll need to use Strigiors with a gin book and a couple resources to make it work. Alright. Got our quartz, ender pearls, the inert accessor, and we gotta bind the book. Storage remote. Awesome. Hey, there it is. So we'll run over here to our storage system. I think we shift right click. Link storage remote to actuator. Now we have, we put it in the hand slot. What do we got here? Absorbing health. We'll take the health absorption out and put that on. And now what we can do is get all of this stuff out of our backpack and put it someplace where there's gonna be a lot more room. Now we can leave our backpack here, and we got this nice little searchable, and we can do some other things with this too that might help us out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Too bad about the stone buttons. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.